All right, this is Mike.
This is Andrew.
With the Pratt family homestead doing some maple syrup today. Let's check it out. We got our taps right here in our front yard. Andrew's gonna wiggle those buckets and see if there's anything in them. Okay. Is there a lot or a little?
It's kind of heavy.
It does feel a little heavy. All right, cool. Check the other ones. Just wiggle the other ones for me, bud. We already emptied these out today, not too long ago. Not too long ago. And hopefully there is a little bit more in there still. It's a very warm day. So we got 2 taps in that tree, 2 in that one. Is there any sap in that one, Andrew?
Yeah.
2 taps in that tree. 2 taps in that tree. Over there across, we got 2 taps. In those 2 trees over there, 2 taps in each tree going into 1 55-gallon barrel. So far, we've only collected about 55, 60 gallons maybe. There's sap in there. Okay, come check this one. What I really want to show you is my evaporator. We'll get over there in a minute. I'm very happy with its performance this year. Oh, I hear a little bit in there, and that's awesome because he says there's some in all of these, and we emptied them not too long ago. But just the cheap plastic fitting in there, drilled a 1/2-inch hole, put the plastic joiner or whatever, plastic tubing coming down to a T. I found putting the T in like this from each side and then going to the bucket worked a lot better. So that's how we have all these trees done.
Yep.
And we even have, let's go show the black walnut. We even have the 1 black walnut tree done. All these are right around the house here. This black walnut is not producing. Never done the black walnut before, so you can see this one on the bottom. Yep. Okay, good job, bud. Now, this is what I did sap on last year. And while I love this thing, last year was our first year here. And while I love this thing, just pick it up, bud. Doing sap on this was kind of a nightmare. It was constantly fighting with the wind. The wind shoots through these 2 buildings here and just, it's awful. It's really awful. So I made a barrel evaporator, and it's over here because we've now completely circled the house. And I am very happy with this thing. Both barrels both pans are boiling. I couldn't be happier. Each of those pans is about 200 square inches. And my understanding is at a good boil, 100 square inches will boil off 1 gallon of water per hour. So in theory, at a good boil, each pan can do 2 gallons of water boiling off per hour. And I've seen lots of setups like this on YouTube, and that's where I found it. That's where I got the idea for it. Fire is raging in there. But then I decided I need a little warming station back here. So I have the exhaust or the chimney or whatever coming out and coming up through this back barrel. Now, the temperature on this back barrel right now is about 160, which has been pretty normal. I had it up over 220 earlier, which was great. The heat that I'm registering here, though, is not necessarily transferring to here. So, even though both these are boiling, I'm making this one the finishing one, the one in the back. So, when this is getting low, I take sap from here and I take sap from there and I put it into there. I then take the sap that's warming up in here and I put it into there. We drive around, we collect all the sap into this, so we then take the sap out of here and we put it into there and keep the cycle going. And look at that color of this. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a nice brown. Oh, I can smell the syrup, and it's not even close to being syrup yet. I am so happy with this evaporator this year, it's not even funny. The amount of wood I've used so far is absolutely minimal compared to what I used last year. Very efficient, I don't know, I'm just very happy with it. One thing I might do is I got the stack 3 tall. I might add another one. I don't know. I got a fear that our sap time might be done here soon with warm weather this week. Well, for like the next 10 days, real warm weather. So that's that thing. My first night doing sap in here, I got it all down to 1 pan. Well, this left me a big hole here that I either had to keep the pan with water in it or something to keep the heat in. So what I did is I took that old barrel, I cut it up, and I made 2 sleeves here so I can cover this up, and it fits right over. It fits fantastic. The other one does the same. I just set it right on top, and yeah, no complaints. So I could even put that on there, maybe put some fireproof insulation under it or something to help trap some more smoke in. I could use this as a heating system if I wanted to, and something or another, who knows. But having those covers on there is pretty nice. Take those pans off if I need to, and I can put the covers on to keep everything, the fire all going correctly. So that was the one last thing. Oh, my warmer. It might not heat it up in here real good, and it gets up to 80, maybe 90 degrees, which is nice. But what it does do is it keeps this coffee cup of mine very warm. I can have that coffee on there for a long time, and it does not get cold. Fantastic. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by the Pratt family homestead. Andrew needs to say goodbye.